In order to prevent his daughter from being swapped, the richest man had the nurse bring an ink stamp and stamped his daughter Lucy's wrist. But despite all precautions, Lucy was still swapped by the nurse. Seeing that the child's wrist had no mark, Jenny immediately realized this was not Lucy. She hurried to tell her husband Jack. After hearing this, Jack urgently ordered the hospital to be sealed off. Meanwhile, Lucy had already been carried by the nurse to the morgue, intending to use this opportunity to kill her, so that her own daughter Mary could take Lucy's place as the rich young lady. When Lucy realized this, she was terrified, thinking that her hard-won wealthy life was about to come to an end. It turned out that in her previous life, Lucy was a diligent employee who accidentally died of overwork during overtime. A deity saw her life of toil as too tragic and gave her a chance to live again. Jenny wished to have endless money and live as a carefree rich second generation. The deity immediately agreed. Before Lucy could react, she was already inside the body of an unborn baby who would be born in a few months. As the child of the richest couple, Jenny and Jack. Just as Lucy was rejoicing, she suddenly heard her father Jack mention that her due date was the same day as that of the nanny Lisa. Lucy immediately thought of the plot of the baby swap, so she kept kicking her mother Jenny's belly, but her parents only thought she was being playful. However, when she heard Jack say he had already bought the hospital to ensure Jenny's safety during childbirth, Lucy finally felt relieved and began to play recklessly. But because Lucy was too mischievous, during delivery the doctor told Jack that the umbilical cord had wrapped around the baby's neck 3 times, and that if they didn't transfer hospitals immediately, both mother and baby were in danger. Lucy heard that the hospital they were transferring to was the one where Lisa was staying, and her mood plummeted instantly. After Jenny was transferred, she happened to be seen by Lisa. Lisa quickly pretended to fall to induce premature labor. After Jenny gave birth to Lucy, a nurse came to take Lucy for basic cleaning and care, unaware that this nurse was Lisa in disguise. For the sake of Mary's future, Lisa disregarded her own weakness after just giving birth, stole a nurse's uniform, and carried Lucy away. At this moment, Lucy was extremely anxious but helpless. Seeing this, Jenny pretended to faint to make Lisa lower her guard. Sure enough, when Lisa saw her faint, she loosened her grip, and the next second Lucy cried loudly. Hearing the cry, her parents immediately ordered Lisa to hand Lucy over. Lisa didn't dare resist, and directly handed the baby to Jenny. Unexpectedly, before that, Lisa had already swapped her own child. She thought she could get away with it this time, but Jenny instantly noticed something wrong with the baby. She immediately told Jack to pull up the baby's wrist. Sure enough, there was no ink stamp on the wrist. Jack panicked and immediately called bodyguards to seal the hospital and search for their daughter. Meanwhile, Lisa had already taken Lucy to the morgue. Just as she was about to open the door, a voice reprimanded her. Lisa saw it was just a little boy and felt relieved, so she tried to persuade the boy to leave quickly, saying she had work to do there. But the boy instantly saw she was a fake nurse, because real nurses wore white soft-soled shoes, while Lisa was wearing black ones. The boy quickly demanded that Lisa hand over the baby, or he would call the police immediately. Lisa scolded the boy for meddling, and hurriedly put Lucy into a freezer. At this time, Jack was still searching everywhere in the hospital, and broadcasting repeated announcements. Seeing Lisa's actions, the boy desperately tried to stop her. When Lisa heard the broadcast, she panicked instantly, wanting to finish quickly and escape, so she shoved the little boy hard to the ground.